we'll introduce the Cardinals. Introduce yourself first and who you are, where you're located.
I'm driving.
You
It's a
can
marriage. You
talk.
gonna
Oh, well,
talk.
hey, yo, this Bud the Cardinal, man, Big Boy Leon, and this is my wife, Uki, the Cardinal's wife. And shit, y'all already know what time it is, man. Kaida, wild Kaida, brat.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're in St. Louis,
Oh yeah, we in St.
Missouri.
Louis too, y'all. I mean, we the Cardinals. They should have known. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Missouri.
So is
Yep.
y'all real last names Cardinals, or you named yourself that?
No, that ain't our real last name, but my stage name is the Cardinal, and this is the Cardinal's wife. So our
Okay,
family
okay.
stage name is the
I was
Cardinals.
just trying, because I thought it was a pretty good coincidence that y'all last name is Cardinals. So I just wanted to make sure. All right, Mary Jane, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Well, like I said, my name is Mary Jane, STL comedian. I'm a mama. I'm married, a wife, business owner, entrepreneur. I'm doing every damn thing, y'all.
Got to say
Right here
that.
in St. Louis, baby.
All right, that's that marriage life for you. She said she got the hat for everything. All right, so I'm your host, Lady Mojo. I wanted to interview married couples because I wanted to get your insight on it. Give us people that are listening the good, the bad. So how long have you guys
Why you
been
looking
married,
all
Cardinals?
nervous? We've been married 5 years.
All right, 5 years. And Mary Jane, how
Five
long have y'all been married?
beautiful years.
It's 11 years this April
Woo!
19th.
11
Hey,
years. Did y'all start off?
congratulations.
Thank
Right, that's
you.
definitely a round of applause for that one. Woo,
Yes,
11
Hey,
sir.
yeah,
years.
round of applause for
So we'll
that. God
start off
damn.
with you first. Did it start with the high school love? Like, how did you know marriage was for you?
I knew I always wanted to be married because my parents was married for a long time. And I just liked what they had as far as they had each other. I don't care how bad shit got. I mean, they had each other through everything. My dad passed away about 11 years ago, and my mom was at his side the whole time. And just having something like that, I'm like, that's what I want, because I'm gonna break down eventually. I need
So he
somebody
was
with me.
there during your hard time of you losing your dad. He was there by your side, right? Since y'all been married
Yeah,
11 years. Okay, that's
he
support.
was, and he just lost his dad, unfortunately, and I was right there for him too.
So y'all definitely got a bond that can't be broken right there.
Most definitely.
So the Cardinals, how did you guys meet? How did you know marriage was for you guys?
I was kidnapped.
Uh,
No, no, no,
I
no.
knew she was smiling for some reason.
He look, listen. He said
I,
he was kidnapped. He partially telling the truth.
Yeah,
Uh,
partially kidnapped. So I never saw marriage in the cards for me at all until I met this beautiful woman right here on my right side, on the passenger side and shit. But it's like what made me decide to go for marriage is like I knew that if I ain't married or somebody else would, and I would have regretted it forever. So I just had to get there before anybody else got there.
Mm, yeah.
so you try to keep her in the shopping cart. You was making sure there wasn't no returns on that, huh?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to make sure okay, nobody. You already know.
So how did you know he was the one, Miss Cardinal? How did you know?
honestly, it was because I knew that nobody else wanted me to marry him.
What the
And
hell?
it sounds crazy
That's
because
crazy as shit.
everybody that my mom agreed to me being was the wrong one for me.
Oh, okay, I see what
And
you're
the
saying.
one that she kept telling him, "You're not gonna last. She gonna eat you alive. You not the one for her. Run." That's what my mom told him, and I knew like he make me laugh. He keep me smiling.
Damn.
He carried my like, carry my bag, still open my doors,
Yeah.
Oh,
Quit playing.
And he was just different from anybody that I have ever met. And when he say I kidnapped him, he actually we kidnapped each other
Come on, you can't.
because
There
we
you go.
met, and then we
yeah.
met in Minnesota, and he proposed to me like 2 weeks after meeting
Don't
me.
say that. It
Yes,
wasn't
he
two
did.
weeks. It
At
wasn't
my
no
sister's
motherfucking two
wedding,
weeks.
it was two
Wait,
weeks.
hold on.
Fucking
So 2 weeks
He proposed
after
to me.
meeting, 2 weeks after meeting each other,
no,
he
that's
was at
cap.
your
Yes,
sister's wedding as a guest with you, right? And he was like,
yes,
"This is some beautiful shit. I need you."
First off,
yes.
let's not gloss over the fact I sang at the wedding.
He did. He sang at my sister's
Oh,
wedding.
okay.
Yeah. So
There you go.
It wasn't 2 months. It
It
was
was
two
two
weeks.
weeks.
It wasn't two
It
weeks.
was 2 weeks.
You making me sound like a straight sap.
When you know, you know. It's like
Well,
that. When you know,
it
you
ain't no
know.
time limit.
Now, look, we didn't get married until maybe 2.5 years later. But
Okay.
when you know, you know. He did not hesitate.
Was you
So
crying when he
yeah.
was singing at the wedding? You was like, he don't sing to me like that.
I did you sing to me before that?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
did.
sang to me before the before the wedding,
Yeah, I
actually.
sang too.
Right after snatching my wig off.
Yeah.
Uh,
No
There
pun
you
intended.
go.
He literally said, "Is this a wig?" I said, "Yeah," and he reached and snatched it off my head, girl.
yeah,
Well, you gotta
y'all was
have
meant
that.
to
Yes.
be. Yeah, y'all was meant to be. Mary Jane,
Yep.
what how did you guys start out? How did you and Mr. Sherrod start out?
Well, he came into the restaurant that I was working in, and he asked for my number. And he was with his friend, and I thought they was on some gang bang type stuff because both of them had took my number down
Oh,
at
Wait,
the
not
same
both
damn
of them.
time.
oh shit.
Oh wow.
Both of
I
them.
thought that was a porno
And they
set.
kept calling me, and I'm like, they want a gang bang, and I'm not that type of girl, so I didn't talk to them for a while.
Wait a
I
minute.
was
You gave both
scared.
of them your number though?
Now I said the number out loud, and both of them started writing it down.
So
That's
who
what happened.
called first?
Oh,
Huh?
Who called first?
Oh, I think my husband called first, but see, I couldn't remember his name. I just remember his voice. So I kept trying. I'm like, I don't know what the man's name. One was dark skinned, one was light skinned. I wanted white chocolate, you know. And finally, he called me. It was like late at night. Well, not too late, but it was late on a from a different number. And I was like, who is this? So I picked it up. I remembered the voice. He set up a date, and it just went from there.
So did you know instantly that that was your boo too?
No, I didn't know instantly. I was trying to figure out was he still with the gang bang or not first.
You just
no.
But
you asked him how many
Hell
people they
no.
grew up to.
Try to see if he's still with the bang bang.
say that again. I'm sorry.
Did you try to see if he does this to every girl he met like they would go around?
Yeah, yeah. I had to wait it out. But we went out on our first date, and he took me out to three different places. I thought that was pretty cool.
Three
Took me
different
out, got some three different places in one night,
Okay.
and it started raining, and he picked me up so I didn't go into a puddle. I mean, this man picked me up, okay? And I think, after that he had picked me up, I was embraced in that male cologne. That's what got me. That's what got me.
So that's what said this is my
What you talking
forever
about?
right here.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Not often.
So y'all Cardinals, what did he do special to you, Miss Cardinal, that you was just like, you know, he's there forever? Is it the singing or snatching the wig part?
You know
A
what?
little bit of both.
The funny thing about the snatching the wig part is that, like, he
Oh shit.
actually the point was that he was showing me right then and there that he don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hair was nappy under there. You hear me? And I
Phew.
mean,
I'm
fresh
talking about
fresh
seeing.
braids coming down. He like, you
See,
don't need all that. Like, you don't need makeup. You don't need wigs. So that's definitely a plus for
not
me.
to impress me though. Like, if you want to have all that stuff, like I'm okay with it, but you don't need all that to keep me impressed, type shit. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna love you.
So
I'm gonna
Mary
love you
Jane,
when
do
that
you wear
wig
a
come
lot of
off.
makeup? Do you think you're pretty like
No.
natural?
Oh, if well, you see how short my hair is.
Yeah.
If I went bald, he probably just love it, just lick all on it. I'm gonna be honest. Uh,
It's the
but
support
he
But
Yeah, he don't like lashes or I mean even if I don't draw my eyebrows on, he ain't tripping off of it. I like I said, my hair is this long. It is waved up, my fade tighter than a lot of guys out here. And he loves it.
that's
I don't think I mean when you love somebody, it shouldn't matter how they look on the outside,
It really don't.
I mean it's just you
It
love
really
them.
don't.
Yeah, it really don't. So
so
Cause them
ladies, I'm
looks will
gonna ask
fade.
both of you ladies, when is the first time, how long was it before you farted in front of your spouse?
shit, I'm still holding it in, girl. What?
If
Woo!
Just
11
couldn't
years of a
wait.
frat boy. You still
Just
got
couldn't wait to
the
let one rip.
I've been ripping him in here because he ain't in here, but since the show started, I've been pooting.
That's that nervousness right there. That's that nervousness.
now, now go ahead. You
Boy, I
answer the
don't know if I
question,
want
Miss
to poot
Carter.
or laugh. I
Go
it
ahead, Miss
just be
Carter.
like that sometimes. So what's your first name, Miss Cardinal? What's your first name?
My name is Tanya.
Okay. So when did you
You can
first
hear
let
me?
it rip in
Oh,
front of your husband?
Immediately.
immediately, like you said. It was an
Immediately.
accident. Okay, look, it was an accident. Listen, so we was at my mom's house, and my brother was there talking stuff. And he's a comedian on Facebook and all of that. And he's sitting there making all these jokes, and he had me laughing. And I was like laying across the bed, and he was laying on my butt,
There you
and I
go.
was laughing,
Oh,
and it just came out.
so you
I
blew his
swear,
whole chin away.
I jumped up. Listen, I jumped up and ran out the house. Not just out the
Not the
room, out
sound
the
effect.
house. Like
Right.
look, it's one thing to fart around him, but to fart
On
while
my
he's on
face.
my butt
Oh,
On
was
my
like,
face. On my
well,
face.
yeah, I did,
You didn't even
and
stop to go
I
in
ain't holding
another
back.
room. You ran outside.
Yeah, she
I
left the
jumped up
house.
and ran out the house. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, and he like, oh my god, I can't believe he just did that. I'm
I
like,
don't even know you like
it
that.
was an accident. That's all I can say. It was an
So
okay.
accident. I'm
was
sorry.
it funky?
Nah,
Make it fart.
it really didn't even have no smell. It didn't have too much of a smell. Like you really got to catch my wife at a bad time for the mugs to really stink like that.
So she done
Like
came
she
to
might have
shit
just ate
basically.
meatloaf or something.
Yeah, so she
Damn.
packed the shit. That's why.
Listen,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
That was a
Can
very
y'all
big
still hear us?
icebreaker right there. Yeah, that's a big icebreaker.
It
Yeah.
was. Listen, I was like, is that a deal breaker? Because when I say immediately, like we really didn't know each other. We was just hanging out, and it happened. What she said, she sleep. It wasn't no stopping it. Once it's out, it's out. You
So,
can't put it back.
you sure can't. Mary, I don't see how you went this long. I'm confused on how you still hiding it. I
See
know
this,
you
but
had
see,
beans or something one day.
this is the thing. I go to the respected area, to the bathroom, the hallway. You know what I'm saying? He say that I be farting in my sleep, and those don't count.
Huh.
Those don't count. I can't.
Yep.
I'm out. I don't even know
That's
my
the wife's
name.
mouth.
I'm in a whole different dimension at that time. So he can't count them farts. He ain't gonna catch me slipping. He ain't gonna catch me slipping. Cause I just feel like I don't push him out on purpose. That's all I'm saying. My husband will be in the store and he'll just let it rip next to the cereal aisle,
And
and
you
he's
tell her,
okay with it. Yeah, and I come
Damn
behind
right,
him and
Jay.
everybody think it's me. I just want to say on the record, it wasn't my cheeks doing that. That was my husband, y'all.
so how did he propose to you? What made this special? Like, was it just since you guys connected? Was it anything special? Like, how did you get proposed to?
Well, he had came home. He had just took a test. He was a volunteer firefighter at the time, and I was holding our son, and our son was like a couple months. No, he was only 1 month, and I turned around and he was down on one knee with a lighted box, and he asked me to marry him. I didn't think that he was for real. I thought he was lying and shit.
Oh, that postpartum kicked in. He was
Well,
like,
you
"What
know,
the
you
hell are
know.
you doing?"
Yeah, I didn't think he was serious about marriage, and when he did that, I was like, okay, I know he for real.
Oh, that's so sweet. So, Cardinals, how
You
did
got
you propose to Miss Cardinal? How did you propose to Tanya?
well. So originally, I proposed. Well, that was the only way I did propose. So after her sister's wedding, come on, let's go. After her sister's wedding, we went to this little steak joint out of Chicago, and I was broke as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I had $5 on me, and I knew that I wanted to give her the rest of my life. So, oh my bad. And I knew I wanted to give her the rest of my life. So I made a dollar ring with that $5 bill. Bam, proposal right over a steak dinner.
So you made the
That's
ring
how I
at
did.
dinner and gave it to her.
That was the yep. That's what I did.
Now
$5 wedding ring.
the question is, did she keep it or did y'all leave it as a tip?
Oh no, she kept it. Hell no, she kept that. She kept that $5.
Does she still have it to this day?
That $5? Hell no, no, that $5. That casino been got that $5 long time ago.
I'm just trying to see if she got mad at you and went unfolded it and went and used it. That's what I was trying to check on. I just wanted to see if she still had it.
You repeat that.
All
What you
right, I
just say,
lost
Mojo?
y'all on video.
My mom called. Hold on 1 second.
So Mary Jane, while they're fixing their camera,
There we go.
did y'all have a big wedding or was it a little wedding?
We had a big wedding. We had about 200 people there.
Damn,
I feel like that's
like a
big.
celebrity wedding.
We was in a church, I wanted to go traditional with it. I'm like, I'm finna do this one time because I told them if this don't work, okay, I ain't
Right.
doing this again. This is it for me. So I wanted it to be big. We didn't go crazy like on pricing because I wanted a nice dress, but I didn't want none, crazy expensive. The colors we picked out, I felt it was beautiful. We had a beautiful cake. The colors was like gold, black, and white or silver. And it was just, it was real. It was really nice. And all the kids was there. So that was real cool.
So did he help you with any other planning?
No, I told him to get out of there. Get out of there. I don't need no help. It was so many people that was trying to help me with stuff. I was trying to clone myself. I went and set up with my friend Tamika, and it was just me and her setting up everything. I had made centerpieces. My other friend Nayeli, she made centerpieces. So everybody was helping, but I was just like, I got it all. I do it myself.
Wow, yeah. So you definitely didn't turn. Well, you were a bit of a bridezilla because you wouldn't let nobody help you.
I know. I wanted to cook too.
Right. Well, you was gonna be tired by the time it was time to marry. You was gonna be real
I
tired.
know.
So Miss Tanya,
I know
how
I
did
said we
y'all
weren't
do
gonna have no
y'all
connection
wedding?
issues.
I told
We
you
just
you
did a courtroom
would.
wedding. You look, I had to come out here.
Okay.
It's so beautiful out here, and we just had to come today. But we just did a courtroom
So
wedding.
what?
It was me, him, my sister, and his niece.
Okay. So what made y'all decide to court
Oh,
him
and my
just because
sister's wife.
y'all wanted to get married fast or what or just save on money?
I don't really think it had nothing to do with money or timing. It was just pretty much like we ain't need all that. I only got a couple people in my family that we really talk like that, and they were all in another state. We were down here in Missouri, and yeah, we were just like, let's just do it.
Let's just get it done.
There you go.
So how many
Yep.
kids do you guys have together? 5. Okay. Y'all have 5 kids together or that's just a blended family?
That's a blend. We got three, two.
I had 3 kids when I met him.
Well, you
I
have
had
what?
I had 3 kids when I met him. They were
Okay.
5, 6, and 7. Or,
5,
yeah,
6, and
five.
7. Ooh, baby, you
Yep.
fertile.
Huh.
Yeah, and when fertile. My teenagers right now, 2 of them are 13, and no, they're not twins. They just
They
fertile.
Irish twins. What is it called?
Yeah.
Irish twins? Yeah.
Yep.
They ain't
So
even
Yep.
okay, then
Irish.
you guys got 2 together.
Yep. We got 2
Okay.
girls together.
So Mary, how many do y'all have? Mary Jane, how many y'all have?
We have 2 together and we have 9 total blended.
God
Wait,
damn.
wait. 9, 2 together, 9 total. Lord.
That is correct.
That's what we
So he's
working
the
towards, though.
fertile one.
You said what?
He's the fertile one.
We both kind of we both kind of fertile
If
because
he come on along, you gonna get pregnant.
Let me see.
Well, that last one, Madison slipped in. I'm gonna be. She did because when we got together, we had boys,
Okay.
and we was like, okay, and then we got together and had another boy. So we
Ooh.
was like, well, we done. Ain't no point in steady trying. Next time we gonna get a poodle or something. So we said we was done. But then I guess something happened. We had, didn't take the necessary precautions. But I had
Right.
went and got the morning after pill, but I had to go to the hospital, got antibiotics, and my daughter just pushed right through that. She
She
came
really
right
did.
here.
With y'all.
She pushed through that morning after pill. That wasn't even working. I had extra water with it. I ate a donut. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Not the donut, and it still didn't work.
Didn't work.
So, Miss Tanya, how is it since you had kids and he didn't prior to you, right? So he didn't
Mm-hmm.
have no kids prior to you. How was it introducing him to your kids? Like how did they take to him?
They took good to him. They asked him if he was gonna be their daddy. First of all, I think they
Oh,
was excited. Yeah, because I don't know, they was young. They was happy to get away from the dude I was dealing with. They was happy to just be somewhere else doing something else, and he helped them with their homework. He take them places. The funniest thing is when we had first came to Missouri, we used to snow. We're originally from Minnesota. So we
okay.
used to snow, and I mean lots of it. So when we got here, and there wasn't really, it didn't even snow the year we got here, and they were like they wanted to visit the snowman. So he took my kids like literally all the way around the south side to find snow, like
Oh,
just to build this snowman. And they literally got like vines on the snowman, sticks on the snowman, dirt on the snowman. So like they were super geeked and they loved him because now they all teenagers. They can't stand either one of us.
I can't stand their ass neither.
I knew that part was coming. Once they hit that teenager, they
Baby,
like
look.
Daddy Lou. Yeah.
Yep. They
So,
don't like us. We
Mary,
don't
how
like
did
them.
you take? Mary, how'd you take meeting his kids? Like, how did that go for you when you finally met his kids?
I was working at a restaurant, and so when he used to bring them around, I used to make them smiley face pancakes. So they liked that a
Oh,
lot.
so you was
Um,
already getting up, buddying up to the kids.
yeah, I mean, I kept asking. I was like, "When am I gonna see your kids?" He told me how many he had, and once they biological mom had warmed up a little bit, then I started seeing them, and I'm like, my dad, he had a lot of kids, and he had like 4 marriages, and my mama was cool with all of them. So that's how I am, like this is who you had before. These your kids. I'm gonna respect your kids and be cool with them. But I felt like everything went good. But I said now they teenagers and they smelling
Look,
themselves and
look,
acting like they ain't got no damn sense.
look.
Right. So that seemed like it was a very good blend for y'all. Like it seemed like both of y'all was able to meet the other half and get into it. Now about the in laws, is there some in laws that y'all can't? They when they come around, you just bite your tongue.
Like when me and my husband first got together and then I was pregnant, his mom was like, well, that don't make her a part of the family. So what? But now me and her are like this. So none on my end.
She realized you weren't going nowhere.
Well, yeah, I mean, but she had dealt with stuff with his ex and, all the court and all that and immaturity. But I mean, as time went on, she started to see like I really do care about her son. I care about her grandkids. And so we had that in common and we've been cool ever since.
Okay. So Tanya, do you have any in laws that you hate to see coming?
No, surprisingly, I do
Okay.
not. His family took to me like white on rice
That don't make
Oh,
no
you
sense.
was they were probably so glad to see somebody sane.
or fish to water. I'm sorry, huh?
They were probably glad to see somebody sane, huh?
I think so.
Damn,
I
she say
mean,
same?
yeah, she said same. She know
How the
y'all
fuck she
crazy
know
from
my family
she know
crazy?
y'all crazy from a mile away. So they called me. They called me what? The black white girl.
The Black Mary Poppins.
Yeah, the Black Mary Poppins. Because when they kept talking to me on the phone, they thought I was white. So then when I finally got down here, they was like, "Oh, she really is black." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just." from the north.
That's that Minnesota
No.
accent. That's
Yeah,
that
I'm like, I'm
Minnesota
inspired.
accent.
Hmm.
So what do you guys do fun together? So Tanya, what when y'all want to have fun or just be, what do y'all do for fun?
We go shoot pool, throw darts, come outside like this, just walk around. Anything to get away from the kids, for real.
Look, what else we do? We get rid of the kids, get away from them
Yeah. Like we could literally just be sitting in the house doing absolutely
with
nothing
no kids.
with no kids, and that's
Yeah.
considered fun.
Ah, serenity.
For real.
Peace and quiet, right?
Man,
Yes. Yes.
So Mary Jane, what do you guys do when it's time to have fun with each other? What do y'all do?
We try to go out and travel. The main thing, we'll get in the car. We don't even know where we're going, and we'll just like, you want to go east, west, north, and how
Hmm.
long do you want to drive? And then we'll drive for a couple hours, find us somewhere to stay, whether it be an Airbnb or a hotel. Check out the food, go out and drink. I like karaoke. So I'll be trying not to do comedy all the time when I'm having a break, but
Right.
yeah, just have a good time, see something different.
So your husband does comedy too, right?
He does podcasts, he does film, so he's an actor, but he does not do stand up comedy.
Okay, okay. But he's
I tried.
but you guys can mingle together, meaning understand each other where y'all come from when you do your businesses and stuff, right?
Oh yes, yes. He's my manager, so he gets in contact with venues and different promoters to make sure that I'm getting properly booked.
Okay. So Miss Tanya, what does how do you feel about your husband being a rapper? So, that lifestyle, how do you deal with that?
first off, I'm a broke ass rapper, so that lifestyle that you're talking about
He,
doesn't
he
really
said he a
apply.
broke rapper? What you say?
He said first of all he's a broke rapper, so that lifestyle doesn't really apply. But like so he does a lot of live videos on Facebook or whatnot, and I be having to calm myself down sometimes because women be commenting on it, blowing kissy faces, like all kind of stuff, and I be like, I'll comment back, you know. And it be taking some time for my brother to call me because he in the industry, and he be like, your husband is an entertainer, like you can't do that. And I'm like, first of all, he a broke entertainer, so I can do that until I'm getting paid to shut the fuck up.
You,
So when I
you
start getting
can't keep
paid to
bringing
shut
up he
up,
broke.
I stop. I'm like, hush money, look, don't even worry about all that static, none of that mattered. Then I start being quiet, but until then, like I'm not jealous, but I'm definitely territorial, So
So
I'm
Mary
working,
Jane,
I'm
do you
working
get
through
that?
it though.
Do you get that from your husband? Like, the ladies on the podcast, I'm like, oh, like,
Well, I mean, my husband is an attractive man, so I expect that. I mean, if somebody come towards him wrong, I mean, he know what to do. He know what I expect because he gonna get it the same from me. Unless somebody's saying something that's crazy disrespectful, I don't trip off of that because, like I said, I know what I got and it look good. So people gonna be looking too.
all right. So Tanya, what is the biggest argument that y'all have in your relationship?
The biggest argument?
Yeah. So like, what is it that you guys always seem to just always argue about? Like, what's the biggest argument that you guys just always seem to bump heads about?
Well, he says I spend too much money, but I don't really know if that's the truth.
Well, if you say he's a broke rapper, I believe it.
He's
Right.
also listen. He's also very cheap.
So,
So like
Oh, okay.
he'll go out and spend $2,000-3,000 on a bracelet,
what?
but won't
When?
let me go out and just buy unnecessary stuff.
You like that bracelet?
I do
So
like the
he like to
bracelet.
have one item when you would like to spread the love out and get different
No,
things.
no, hell no. Let me see this.
Uh
Hell
oh.
no. That's
Yes,
not how it work at all.
I buy
Hell no.
multiple things.
I would never spend no multiple $1,000s on a bracelet unless I have an abundance of amounts of thousands of dollars. But her though, it don't matter how many dollars is, thousands of dollars is, hundreds of dollars is, she gonna spend money fluidly.
It's money.
It's money, yes,
It's
it's
meant to
true.
be spent.
It's meant to be spent. But Amazon get all the money. She ain't get all the money. Got there and be
Oh man.
Hollywood and them get all the money, and that's it.
Yeah, he
That's
said
really the biggest.
Hollywood.
That's the biggest.
Hollywood hair bar
Hollywood hair boy, they get
and
all the
love me
money.
hair.
Love me hair, all the money.
Oh, okay.
All the money.
Okay. So, Mary Jane, what is y'all biggest argument about?
I would say just communicating. I'm a big talker. I was given the gift of gab. My dad had it, and my husband, he's not talking. And so, like that's mainly what the argument stems from, or what it goes into. Is like you gotta say something. You can't be mute. Like, tell me
Right.
how you feel. And he like, I don't want to tell you how I feel. So that's our biggest issue.
All right. Well, that's something that can be worked through because he's probably just a quiet type of person, and you're outgoing, and yeah. So you gotta work with that.
The yin
So
and yang.
right, and that's usually how it is. So when it comes to the children, who is the executor? Like who punishes them, and who's the one they run to when they? So you okay? So you're the bad mom, and he's the good dad.
Yeah. Yeah. It used to drive me, but I just started to accept what I am. I'm the strict parent. We handle things differently. I tell the kids that, you might be able to get away with dad, but you won't get away with me.
Right.
And I just started to accept it. We play different roles. I'm a man, he a woman. And it just so happened that I'm more of the disciplinary and he more of the laid back. But kids need both. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So Tanya, are you the hands like discipline, or is he? Which one is the more strict parent?
I think it really depends on the kid, for real. So like with my son, it's him. Because I feel like since he a boy, like you got to be a little bit harder on him, because he gonna try every which way possible, and like no matter how much I talk to him, it just don't register. No matter how many times I hit the boy, it don't register until he come talking, until he come saying something to him or whatever.
Until I put my hands on him, goddamn.
Right. And then like with the girls, he be like, tell your daughter this, tell your daughter that, like I got to deal with the girls, and he pretty much deal with the son. And then for our toddler, we both got to tag team her.
Yeah,
she a piece of work.
She a piece of work.
We both got to be the
Ooh,
judge,
y'all both
juror, and
sound tired
executioner.
just saying that.
Listen, we got to be the judge, juror, and executioner with our 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Because she'd come to me and then know she ain't supposed to be doing it. And just like every baby, go right to him and say, can I have a jello, or can I do this, after I just told her no? So I be yelling all
That's
the
the
time, I
worst.
just told her no. So we both got to be the hand with her.
So who is the romantic person in the relationship? Who's the most romantic? So,
Me.
okay, Mary
Yeah,
Jane.
Yeah.
Okay, look
Yeah,
at the
I was
effort
waiting
she's
on a question
doing.
like that.
Okay.
Me.
So you're the spontaneous lover. You the more romantic one.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I be having it all. I have the whole room look like we in Hawaii. A pool in here with sand in it.
Now you gonna put the whole pool in there.
Yeah,
Lord.
I wrote that. Now he won't do it, but he likes it, but he
Yeah.
like won't go set it up.
Yeah. So do y'all have issues there? Like you want him to do what you do to him to kind of reciprocate it?
Yes, like sometimes I be trying to look at it like, okay, well that's something I do. That's just me. But I'm like, dang, I be wanting that too. So yeah, I want
Yeah,
him
you be
to
setting it up so
role
good.
play.
Can somebody do this for me? Like I got this looking good. I want somebody to do this for me.
There you
Now
go.
you have to set it up, play blind, and come in and be like, for me.
Right. Have to psych myself out. Like, oh my Lord.
I didn't know I put that balloon over there. That's so nice.
Right.
So what type of stuff, Mr. Cardinal, do you do that you just feel like you a bomb and like you just
See, I'm like a real cornball. So like since I ain't able to always go like extravagant with my gestures and shit, I just try to say little corny little lines and stuff. Try to keep a little smile on her face, try to make her blush every now and then. But like on special occasions, whenever I'm able to do it, I try to go all out, get her a nice gift. Just play some little soft music, sing. Dance, crack a joke or two.
You dance?
Hell no. But I
Oh,
would for her though.
okay. I didn't know.
He said he got a little shuffle. He got a little one
He
Yeah,
step.
said dance. I was like, "This is Magic Mike stuff going on over here."
hell yeah.
I think
I
he trying to
bust a
get her to
move for that
laugh.
baby.
So when he probably bust out them Carlton moves, she cracking up.
He definitely go all out.
So Tanya,
Nice.
what was one time that he did something that it just brought you to tears and you just like, this man truly loves me? Like, what did he do? Like, was it a birthday, an occasion, or just out the blue?
So unfortunately, I used to be extremely sensitive,
Huh.
but I'm not
Oh,
anymore.
St. Louis to turn her into a gangster.
Ah,
I'm really not that sensitive anymore unless I'm pregnant. And
She don't cry no
he
more. I tried. I tried.
he has done a lot of things that would normally make me cry,
Huh.
like Valentine's Day. He got a really nice suite at the embassy. He decorated it with balloons, flowers, little hearts everywhere,
nice.
chocolates. He had the dang on, what was it, the jacuzzi?
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
wherever the room the jacuzzi in. He had it like secluded just for us all through the night. I
oh
mean, it
wow.
was beautiful, and I mean beautiful. The roses,
A
the
softer
balloons.
woman would have cried right there. As soon
Right.
as I opened
She
the door,
done got thugged out. She don't even cry no more.
I'm crying right now.
Right. I'm
Listen,
like the chocolates. Oh my God.
I punched her 3 times that night. Not a tear. I'm talking about I punched her 3 times. She didn't cry not once. I'm like, I just ain't gonna get no tears out of you.
Oh
I'm
my
definitely
Lord.
You
I
anymore.
didn't
should
say
have
turn into ice.
right. You should have
Look,
pinched her on her booty or something.
I just want to see them. I want to see them tears of joy. So at that moment when she was so happy she wouldn't cry, I'm like, okay, I'm bullshitting. I don't punch her. I don't
No.
punch
nah, he don't punch me.
No, it don't look like she gonna go for it. She a thug now.
Look,
She
to my
her.
think
eyes.
she
No.
would.
You talking about some see my
help, say help.
So Mary Jane,
But
what's
not
one
like
time that you felt like he actually put work into it and you like, oh, that's thoughtful.
It was I had got on his butt about something, and then I came in. He had the rose petals all on the bed and flowers, and the
Oh,
candles was lit, and he had beat the kids and put them to sleep. So it was real nice.
Did she say he beat the kids and put them to sleep?
there wasn't no melatonin. She said just beat their ass. It works faster.
That's right. We ain't got all night for that to kick in.
Wow, that's something crazy. So, Mr. Cardinal, when you are at work, like you've been married 5 years, what do you do to keep it spicy between y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? To keep, the love there. What do you do to make it spicy to keep the love alive?
I wait till the middle of the night and I hide in the dark corner. And whenever she like go past, I catch her unawares.
Jesus
You
Christ.
feel me? I catch her unawares, and I get on some real caveman Neanderthalish type stuff. In the middle of the night, she disoriented, and I kind of just try to be spontaneous and random with it. Like
It
I
sounds
try
like
not
you
to
living
let
out
her.
a fantasy.
I try to make it a fantasy for her every time. You feel me? Like sometimes I might set something on fire, come in like the firefighter.
oh my
I might just climb through the window like a burglar, just cause.
Okay.
But that's how I go with it. I ain't really did the firefighter thing yet, but that's on the drawing board.
Oh, I'm for sure Mary Jane's husband got some leftover firefighter volunteer shirts.
Right, he was a
Oh my
firefighter.
God.
Oh, all I need is the helmet and the axe.
Now we can't be accessories to
What's
arson now.
I'd rather you have a hose than an axe. I just don't see this going good with the
Yeah,
axe.
going south quick.
Yeah. Please just come in with the hose. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
There you go. A ladder.
Oh Lord, Mary Jane, what do y'all do to keep it spicy between y'all?
Oh man, you know what? I've been at Hustler Hollywood, and I've been looking at the toys. You can't go too deep into the store though. You got to be careful deep into the store because they had a penis up to the ceiling.
What?
Yeah, it was up to the ceiling, and it had a price tag on it. I didn't
Oh,
trust it. I didn't trust.
You can't trust no penis
you
to
would
the
have brought
ceiling.
that home. You would have been divorced that night. Cause
Yeah, yeah,
who gonna get it? Nah, I wouldn't.
and also split in two that night. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's too much.
You wouldn't have made it to the next day.
That's too much. But like the oils, the candles, we played with the glow in the dark body paint and wrote shit on the wall. But you got to make sure that you wash it off because the kids was like, "Meet me over here," and I'm like, "No, that wasn't for you. That was the night before."
Or you can get the dice. You gotta make sure you put the dice up.
Yeah. Put it up, sanitize and stuff. You got to sanitize. You got to sanitize and put it in bags that the kids don't know. We put our stuff in vegetable bags because our kids ain't gonna touch that. Mm-hmm.
No, she ain't
Look
say
at
that.
him like that's what we need to do.
Oh yeah, we on that. That glow in the dark paint shit. We definitely cuffing that one.
He like we
Yeah.
stopping by on the way
Where can
home.
we get something like that?
You Hustler Hollywood got them. I got coupons. Y'all let me know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, we
black
probably
people
should.
always come out with a coupon.
Yeah. And then now they got because everybody be talking about they gotta go poly. They gotta have a threesome. They
Probably
gotta
what?
have a fivesome. But you can't be bringing people into your relationship. So now they got them half bodies. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get a half body.
Pussy
A
pocket,
half body.
like
You
that.
gotta get a half body. Or you can get a
What's
whole
a
body if you can afford it. But
what's
time
a
is
half
more.
body?
You never seen it with like the butt cheeks and the stuff.
Yeah,
Ain't
the
nobody connected.
Oh,
right.
it's just
The pocket coochie.
the pocket pussy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
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 but
the
the
pocket.
but
black
it's
people got
more
a
than the
body.
pocket.
It's more than the pocket.
It's the
Like
body.
yeah, this is an actual body that like is flat, like it can have a butt and the yeah, but there's no upper part. There's no head,
You
arms, or
serious?
Never heard of nothing like that before.
Yeah, I ain't never. I ain't really into artificial intelligence. I watch iRobot and shit. So we gonna pass. The Cardinals will pass on that.
it's not gonna talk to you. It's not a talking
I
Yeah,
device.
don't want
I
to
mean
do
they
nothing
got
to
them out
me.
there like that. They
Look,
got them like that.
it's just that she's tired. You just go in there and get salad. You know what I'm saying? You just
Listen,
go
it
in
don't
there.
matter how.
No, you
Let,
you don't do it by yourself. You got to get your partner with. If you doing it by
let me let
yourself,
me
you
let
can
me
get a
let me
half
let
body.
y'all
It's
in
something
on a little
wrong.
bit of my personal business, real quick. It don't matter how tired the Cardinals' wife is. She can be in the dead of sleep. This nigga gonna wake up for the nasty. I'm talking about if her whole body might not wake up, but that nasty part gonna wake up. That nasty part wake right on up in the middle of the night. No matter what time, no matter sunshine,
You know,
nighttime, moonlight.
it was a post on Facebook about that. Like, no matter what, women be sleep, right? But as soon as them panties, they raise their body up to help get them down.
It's
Like
the instinct. It ain't even.
you ain't
It
sleep.
ain't
You
even
know
them that's
somebody
doing it.
touching you.
It's not even y'all. Listen, it's not even the women that's doing it. It's something instinct, like a part of our primal brain that shows her, that tells her subconsciously that her mate is ready to try to preconceive and you know what I'm saying, procreate. Goddamn me. So her body just instinctively lift up that bottom half so them drawers can come off. Cause see, back in the day, back in the cave days, niggas ain't have drawers to put on. So she'd just lift up and bam, conception happens. It's all a part of the animal instinct, man.
Lord, not the animal instincts. I can't. So, just another question for you guys. What do you guys build in your relationship? What's your strength? Like, how do you balance each other out?
I would definitely say we got different strengths and we try to hone in on them. I know that I'm not the calm person in in the relationship. I'm more passionate about things. I'm more outspoken. So if it's something that we got to deal with on a calm level, I'll let him, take the lead on that. I need to sit back and just let it happen. And he understands that on some things you got to be passionate, you got to be out loud with it. So he let me do it. So I think that's a big strength is knowing that not all the time the same person gonna be leading the ship because we got to
Facts.
go different places.
Facts.
So we got to be strong for each other.
All right. So, Mr. Cardinal,
It's
how do y'all
basically Oh my bad. I kind of remembered the question, but it's
Okay.
basically the same thing that Mary Jane said. Like we like Que Sera Sera is our family crest, the motto for our family or whatever. So it's like whatever would be. So depending on which situations arise, I know who to get arranged to, just like she know who to get arranged to when certain situations arise. So it's like we got that confidence in each other that we can handle any situation together. Like it don't matter what the situation is, it don't matter what it is, it don't matter what kind of adversity. Us together, we can come together and we gonna make it happen because she she's strength. Like wherever I'm weak at, she's strong at, and vice versa. So like shit, that's yeah. We basically the same as the Mary Jane and Mr. Sherrod and them. Shit, we the same way, damn well.
So
I'm high too.
do
I'm
you feel,
extremely high.
you say I'm high too. So do you feel like once you're married, should you more make your friends like a married, or do you still have single friends that y'all, still, because sometimes when people get married, they feel like they have to change the crowd that they hang with.
I
Yeah, like
mean,
I really didn't change the crowd that I hang with more on the professional level anyway. Like I really don't like a lot of my friends is more family members anyway. So it
hmm
wouldn't matter if them boys were single or not. I had a fucked up background, so I'm stuck with them niggas in a way. And as far as us together as a couple, we ain't really got no couple friends. Like she not from here. I be in the house all the time, so we don't really got friends like that, right?
Right.
Right.
Well,
Like
I
the only
think
couple
y'all should hang out with the Sherods at some
I
point.
think we should too. Yeah,
So
it
yeah,
she
seemed
can
like
yeah.
go,
they'd be
so she can
ball.
go show you that tall penis.
No, hell no. Well,
Hey, be smooth,
that's
girl.
that's the last
I
thing we
didn't
want to
buy
see.
it, goddamn it.
No, you can take
I
him to the
put
club
down
to
on it.
see it.
It's in layaway.
You had the
Is it
fiat.
last way? She
She
gonna
had
go
the
get it.
fiat. She couldn't take it home that day. She had. She was in the small car. She needed the
Where
bigger
you gonna
car.
store that mug at? Like where you gonna put it at?
We gotta put it deep in the basement.
Deep in the basement, right, right. Deep in the basement. You better
So,
have a deep basement.
so Mary Jane, do y'all hang around? Like, how is y'all dynamic with friends and stuff? How do y'all,
Oh, get out.
Yeah, I would say mostly our friends are married. We do might have like one or two that's not, but they more like family friends versus just friends. It ain't no new friends. We ain't doing that as a single type thing. I mean, just because it's a different life that we live in.
Yeah.
When you going out and you single, you dress a certain way, you act a certain way because that's when you out on the market. But when you married, it's a different story. And so, yeah, I would think most of our friends are either family, close family friends, and they're married.
okay. So, the Cardinals, y'all are the most recently married 5 years. What advice would you give to? Oh, look at the baby.
Oh yeah,
What
Yeah,
she woke up and threw
that's
advice?
up
little
on me.
junkie.
What advice would you give someone that potentially may want to get married? So, what advice would y'all give as a couple to a upcoming couple that wants to get married?
Something, anything worth having is worth fighting for.
Facts. Yeah,
Like it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get hard. You're gonna feel like killing them,
all the
but
time. All the time.
y'all married each other for a reason. You know what I'm
You done
saying?
said all the time. She see how the baby even looked at you like, what you mean?
Right, right.
The baby know. The baby know. Trust me, the baby know.
Anyway, like it's gonna be tough, and we used to always say to each other, like, "Will it be easy?
Hell no.
Nah, but
Yeah.
is it worth it?"
Damn right. Fuck yeah.
And that's pretty much what we die by that. We live by it and die by it.
All
It
right.
Yes,
ain't
sir,
easy.
sir.
So, Mary Jane, 11 years in the game. Man, what advice would you give the couple?
Us. What advice you give
But
us? Goddamn
he said, "Wait a minute, forget everybody else. What about us?"
it. Right. Fuck them.
Um,
What
well,
us?
Well, we'll do it as a two-part. Well, for y'all, I'm gonna definitely say that y'all got the right idea as far as it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be sometimes that y'all just feel like roommate. It's gonna be sometimes that it's just paying the bills. It ain't gonna be sexy. But if y'all got the same understanding and y'all willing to work towards that goal together, Don't let nobody come in between y'all. You can always work it out when it's just y'all two. You can't work shit out when it's 3, 4, 5 other people involved. Keep it
Yep.
just between y'all. When y'all have an argument or a disagreement, don't be calling mama or daddy or cousin and auntie and posting on Facebook. That's between y'all
Right.
two. Because once you start putting everybody in your business, that's when things fall apart.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
good.
communicate. If you having a problem, say it. Don't hold it in and, be passive aggressive. I don't care how bad the problem is. Y'all should be able to talk it out, whether it's sexually, mentally, emotionally, whatever. And we understand that it's not easy. It is some days. I just want to take his nipples and twist them the fuck off. I'm gonna be honest. But it's other days that I sit and look at it and be like, man, I'm so happy that God made us cross paths and we still here together. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That's some great advice to give him. So, who is the cooker in the family? Who cooks? Okay. Who cooks in the Cardinal household?
Don't nobody cook in that house but me.
Unless it's crack cocaine.
Don't nobody cook. Not the man will go starving if I don't cook.
I cook crack, sell crack, and buy food.
No, he don't.
I would.
He will eat a bag of chips before he cook a meal. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm the unfortunate chef in the house.
Designated.
Designated.
Yep. I was gonna say diagnosed.
So he just gonna get you some waffles out the bag if he had to cook, huh?
He wouldn't even do that.
Nope.
He will leave the house, go to the store and buy me something to eat, or he will leave the house, go to the store and bring me back snacks.
Yeah.
I will eat something, but it will not be cooked.
Not by me.
Not by him.
But it's a reason behind it, though. It's a reason behind it.
You done burned down the kitchen before?
No, I ain't never burned down the kitchen on accident. But look, it's like I'm already self-conscious about my cooking. Like and I think I told you this, right? My grandmama was supposed to tell me how to cook. So like since my grandmama, wasn't able to teach me how to cook when she said she was, I've been kind of traumatized somewhere about cooking and shit. So when I cook for my wife, the few times and the rare occasions that I did, I feel like the food nasty, and it's like I just be like, oh man.
Does she be making faces?
No, but she don't eat all the food.
That's a telltale sign.
It's not because
it is a telltale sign.
No, it's not because most of the time
if you cook right now, right here at this, if we build a campfire, you cook, and I don't eat all of it, what you gonna be like? What, it was nasty? What, you ain't like the
because
ain't like the
I
grass?
always cook the grass.
You ain't like the grass. Like no,
because I always cook and he always eat all the food. However, he very rarely cooks, and when he does, it'd be like the couple times that he probably cooked for me, I was pregnant. Let's just go ahead and put that out there because I always seem to be pregnant. And he doesn't win, ain't you pregnant? So I always seem to be knocked up. And when I'm pregnant, it'd be like, some things bacon. I love bacon. Who don't love bacon? But when I'm pregnant, I don't want it.
But bacon ain't never left on the tray. I mean, on the I said the tray. Oh, I missed it too.
Anyway,
bacon ain't never left on the plate.
So I just use it as an example.
But that's a horrible example.
No, it's not.
You eat the bacon. The bacon good. You can't fuck bacon up.
Anyway, I don't be that hungry all the time.
I like how y'all just got in a whole discussion. Y'all done forgot about us. Y'all done got in a whole discussion about the bacon.
Hell no.
She's like, it's the bacon. No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is. That ain't the point.
The point is, I don't be hungry all the time. Hungry.
Okay. So see, you need to try. Go home and cook
tonight. My
ass
ain't never that hungry when I cook.
Go home and cook tonight. I want you to cook her a home cooked meal tonight.
Not gonna happen. Nope. I cook her some noodles.
See?
I know you hooked them noodles up.
What, Belly? You just gonna assume that because I've been to jail? What type of shit is that?
Hey, you in the kitchen cooking, not me. I just said it.
I'm just saying, you just gonna assume I'm gonna hook some noodles up because I've been to jail? That's
Hey, I
horrible.
appreciate both of y'all coming on, sharing your lives with the people. I hope it gives very much insight to people that are wanting to get married and looking for a certain person. I know I myself am divorced, but just hearing both of y'all stories, I miss the married life. I eventually would get back there, but I think you both have amazing stories. I like that there's 11 years and 5 years, but y'all still have the same goal, regardless of how long y'all been together, and y'all keep it laughing between y'all. We didn't get to meet Mr. Sherrod, but it's okay because we know, you know what I'm saying, he would have came in strong, be like Uncle Dancer. But I appreciate it. So, Miss Mary Jane, tell me how people can find you. Tell everybody how they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Mary Mary Jane Jayne. Also on Instagram and TikTok. Will be out at the Helium hosting this week on Wednesday, so come check me out. There's some more shows up there. I also run an open mic on Tuesday at BO314 Smoke Shop. That's on Southeast Highway. So at 9 o'clock. So definitely come check me out. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, but don't follow me in Walmart because that shit is harassment.
Stay in Walmart. For real.
And the Cardinals, how can they find you, lovely people?
You already know. Look at the camera on me. Brett, Brett. Wild Kiter, man. Y'all can follow me, Big Bully on the Cardinal, aka Bud the Cardinal, on YouTube. That's BUDD underscore DA Cardinal with a K. And y'all don't really gotta follow her. She's not an entertainer, but I
Yeah, he
am.
said that's
First
off
of all,
limits.
hold
You
on.
go, you go
Hold
to
on.
the man.
Hold on. First of all, I am a content creator.
Oh yeah,
I just don't create content right now.
Content creator.
Anyway, so my name on Facebook is Bad Bitch Fox. It's BADDBISH. And it's a Lauren underscore Brown Eyes on
And her
TikTok
husband
and
to shoot the shit out you. If you
it's,
a man and you following her on some weird shit, I'll shoot the
That's
shit
the
out you.
threats.
it's
Y'all
a
don't
Lauren underscore Brown Eyes on TikTok and Instagram.
only women go follow her. Y'all men
No,
don't
no,
do
man.
it.
Y'all more than welcome to follow. Just don't do it in Walmart. Like this, I'm gonna shoot the shit out your ass. And Big Bully on
Oh
Wild
my
Kiter.
goodness. All right, I enjoyed you guys. We're about to head out. I appreciate everything that you guys have gave, the information, the knowledge, all of that. So again, thank you guys. We're gonna load up, give it some time to stop recording. But I appreciate you guys coming on and sharing your lives. And we are out. Peace.
See
Thank you for
y'all.
having
Thanks
us.
for having us.
You're
Thank
welcome.
y'all.
You're
Thank
welcome. Thank
y'all.
you guys for coming on.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime.
I'm gonna end